This is my first YouTube video. I'm about to upload this. I don't know yet what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about semen retention, obviously, because that's strength right there. Just going to be about finances, real estate. We're going to talk about a lot of like social science, because that's something I study as well. I'm just gonna upload, y'all wanna listen, y'all can listen, whoever the viewers out there who wanna listen. But the main point of this video, this is my first video, the main point of this video is just to give y'all a little rundown on my semen retention journey, to let y'all know this shit is real. You should start it. Don't be chasing girls. I made a lot of mistakes, but I learned from them, because as the gurus say, what's a mistake to a committed man? 100 losses is just 100 lessons. So I'm just gonna put y'all on game for this. I'm gonna just put niggas on game. Point of this channel. I'm just gonna put y'all on game on everything I know. And I'm not talking about knowledge that I read. I'm talking about knowledge that I've obtained through experience. That's a different type of knowledge. I've actually had actual experience of this information and absorbed it into my beingness. We could go deep into that, but I'm not gonna go too deep into that. But there's a great book out there. What's the name of the book? It's about a dude who be jacking, that you can transform yourself. I know there's a lot of authors out there that be jacking that, but he talks about. I'll put in the comments or something. If anybody really wants to know, just put in the comments, I guess, and I'll actually look it up and give you the information. But there's certain types of knowledge that you can obtain, and this is my first video, so I'm kind of shabby. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I'm kind of shabby. I'm just speaking off the top of my brain right now, just so I can get stream of consciousness to y'all and let y'all know what's on my mind, what you need to know, and how you need to navigate. But again, I can't overemphasize this, y'all. What I tell you is not the truth. You're going to have to go into your own reality and go see that for yourself and go obtain the truth for yourself. This is a quote from Jake Christian. I'm messing up on all my gurus' names. I don't know. Whatever. But the quote is, the explanation is not the truth. Remember that. The explanation is not the truth. So I could say a bunch of things that make a lot of sense. Doesn't mean that is the truth. It just makes sense. You understand? The Netflix owner, he said he coined that. He put the coinage in my head. All ideas are stupid ideas because you haven't tested them or you haven't crashed the idea into reality. So I just want to put y'all on a little game here, just to, give y'all a little taste of what I know. I'm not saying that you need to fuck with me. You don't need to fuck with me. I'm just gonna speak. I don't even know if I'm gonna. I may improve the video and try to I don't know, get a better camera. I don't know. Maybe get a setup. I don't know. I just want to give y'all game. If y'all want to fuck with me because I have a cool setup, then go to someone else's YouTube channel, I guess. I'm just gonna keep it really raw with y'all. But I wanna document my journey on semen retention. That's basically what I want to talk about. Cause I'm going 4 years, and I want anybody who's willing to let's do it. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm doing and what my experience is like. And basically, let me tell y'all just my journey so far. So on February 17th, I was at 217 days of semen retention. I was feeling don't get me wrong, a lot of people jacking benefits. A lot of them niggas is weird. First of all, a lot of niggas is weird. There's no benefits. You have to go on semen retention for a reason. That's why I messed up. Because I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm honest to God. I was doing it part of my mind was doing it for women. I wanted to attract more girls. And like in the back of my head, like I wanted to do it for more women. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. How that cannot, like, if you're gonna do this journey, that cannot be your motivation or your desire. Don't get me wrong. Again, a lot of women are a lot of niggas' muse. Like a woman can be, like your desire to have a higher quality woman could motivate you to attract a better life to you. So I'm not one of those niggas that's bashing women. No. I'm not. That's not what we doing here. We love women. I love women. Yeah, we not. But I'm not here to talk about girls. I'm here to talk about you. So, okay. So, my journey started in June, July 13th. That's when I started my streak, right? Okay. And it ended February 17th. I was at 217 days. Along that period, like I'm not gonna lie, like when you retain your seed, like you just feel like you have a direct connection with the creator. I swear on everything I love. Like you wake up in the morning and if you're like a early morning, like, so also you, like, I was meditating early in the morning for like 40 minutes every day. So yeah, I was doing that as well. And these type of things, you like do this, and don't take my word for it. Like, go try it out for yourself if you want to see. If you want to see if I'm telling the truth, like, I can't like convince you to go like and do shit. Like, if you want to better your life, I would advise you to like simple things like waking up early in the morning. That will change your life. I swear, everything I love. Wale, as some Philly niggas be saying, Wale. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, waking up early in the morning will change your life. My lips kind of ashy. Whatever. Hope if this bitch is looking at this video, I know where to holler at me. Nah. I chose my name on YouTube to be Dayren. Look that up, and it means you're welcome, because that's all this is gonna be. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna give you knowledge and information that I've obtained through years of experiencing stuff, and the same way that I watched others, I read and listen and synthesize that information. I want to give it to you, whoever's listening, my viewers. I'm old now. I'm turning 23 in a week, which is crazy. I'm turning 24 in a week. My bad. So, point of this video is I lost my semen retention streak, and I'm so mad that I did, because, like, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell y'all niggas what happened. Why you need to start your intention has to be, so I need to explain something to y'all. Your intention has to be pure when you start semen retention. Your intention cannot be to desire. It really shouldn't be to desire any materialistic things. In reality, you should not desire any materialistic things. Don't get me wrong. Wait, you are gonna attract a higher material life through it. Trust me, because as the yogis call it, your semen is vidya, and as you retain vidya and you develop ojasakti, right? Ojasakti allows you to be very efficient. So you want to things. A lot of people don't understand that things that you do in life, your goals. I was an athlete. I still play basketball, but like anything you do, like your homework. If a lot of niggas probably in school and shit, it's hard for you. Like you gotta force yourself. When you develop ojasakti, right, through the retaining of your seed, things become just very easy. It's like the energy from the creator just flows right through you without any friction. The idea, you want to be like water. You understand? You want to be like water, and water is a formless kind of entity. It can manifest itself, or not manifest. Let's use a better word. It can change itself into any form it needs to. So you want to be like water. Your seed is super essential to you becoming like water. The more you retain, the more you gain. And I know that's a cliche, But if you come into this channel for me to teach you that retention is gonna get you bitches, go to somewhere else. Go to another channel. I'm not here to teach you that retention is gonna get you bitches. If you wasn't getting no bitches, I'm sorry. If you wasn't getting no bitches before semen retention, you're not gonna get bitches on semen retention. Girls don't like all the niggas that's telling you like that they getting more the pheromones or what else? What they be saying? What they be saying? Like I don't even know I don't watch the niggas that be saying about talking about semen retention and bitches, but like the pheromones or they become more attracted to you. KKK. That's not, you don't come to this channel looking for how to get bitches. But I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of tips on females and shit. I've gotten girls in my life. I'm not like a super player either. I wouldn't say I have game, but I fucked a lot of bitches without trying. Obviously, I was an athlete. I'm tall, so that played a big part in my ability to attract women. But there's a lot of tall niggas that don't fuck no bitches. I used to have like rotations. But I have other bros at bigger schools that have crazy rotations as well. That also are basketball players as well. And I wanna talk about a lot of stuff on this channel, but I wanna this first video I wanna keep it very strictly a little bit about myself and a little bit about my journey on semen retention because I wanna if you fuck with me, you have to fuck with retention because you're not gonna fuck with me because I'm not gonna talk about getting girls. I'm not gonna talk about materialistic stuff. I'm not gonna talk about those things. We're gonna talk about life. We're gonna talk about how to better ourselves. We're gonna talk about spirituality. And I realize I'm gonna use this as a tool for me to continue to learn knowledge. I enjoy speaking to people about the information I know because I know a lot. I read a lot of books. I'm really obsessed with acquiring new knowledge, and I consider that anybody who's watching this video probably is doing the same. They are obsessed with acquiring new knowledge and helping themselves, to better themselves. But let me tell you something about knowledge. Now this is a bar. Knowledge is just a guide. Knowledge is just a guide. Like a map is not the territory. A map is a map. You understand? It's not the territory. You gotta actually go step on the path yourself and go see the path for your damn self to see if what the map is saying is accurate. The map could have been written in 2019. It's 2022. So the map may not be accurate. Geological things may have shifted. Who knows? What I'm trying to tell y'all is don't trust what I say. Do not trust what I say. Don't trust what anybody says on YouTube either. But at the same time, you have to listen to somebody. Like when you're confused, that means you need to go acquire more knowledge. And I got that from Hugh Jackman. He said that's what his father told him. He said his father always said, if you're confused, you need to go acquire new knowledge. You need to go learn more. So I'm just saying, be very careful what you believe. A lot of niggas are in the red pill. Oh my God. I'm gonna do a whole separate video about the red pill, but that is a sick ass thing. But at the same time, I started, how I got into how I found semen retention was through the red pill. I joined this shit via the red pill. And then I found, I'm gonna give out his name so everybody could really look up him because this nigga is on a whole nother level. I swear to God. Like this nigga, I found Mr. Keep It Simple. There's a dude on YouTube named Mr. Keep It Simple. He does a semen retention channel, but I don't even want to call it semen retention because it's not semen retention. He's talking about going into solitude. Right now, I live with my mother, so right now that's why I'm on retention because one of his main arguments that really made me fuck with him is if you living with your moms, you can't be chasing women. That don't make no sense. Your priorities is just full fucked up. If you're living with your moms, you should not be chasing women. You understand? That makes no sense. I don't want to make this video too long, but I think I should probably continue about my story about my semen retention journey for that 217 days. So before June 13th, I was on about 60 to 90 days of semen retention. Yo, One thing about, here's what I will say about semen retention and the benefits toward women. When you're on semen retention, you get very masculine. You get very masculine because you just end up not being about the bullshit no more. You're not, you guys don't understand this. The reason, like, you're soft because you like girls. So once you don't like girls, you like, just like, and everything that's associated with women is just soft. Like, they're more girls, you know what I'm saying? They don't like no hard shit. But when you, like, leave and you just, like, go your own way, like the MGTOW niggas, I guess we could consider ourselves, or if you're on semen retention, like a MGTOW guy, like, you go your own way, you're not really gonna be attracted. Like, when I'm on semen retention, like, when I start my streak and I start to, like, get deep into it, deep into the meditation, deep into everything, I don't care about no TV. I don't be on social media. Like, all I want to do is read books and work on my business. Like, you gotta, like, channel that energy into stuff that's constructive. So, like, that's what I'm doing right now. Like, I channel my energy. So, I want to get back to my story, because the story is lit. So, I was working on a farm from May to August 13th, right? And I started my first 90-day streak. I started in, like, I finished school. I graduated from college in, like, April, like, April 28th, let's say. And I've ended that streak, that semen retention streak, on July 13th. I remember how it happened too. So and here's one of the big tenets. When you're on semen retention, you have to go monk mode. You cannot, you gotta leave all your friends alone, because your friends they're not on the same wavelength as you. They're just not at the consciousness where you at right now. Like, a lot of people are glued to the materialistic reality. They're glued to consumerism. A lot of people are not even aware that, like, what their mind is. They're not even aware of that stuff. So it's gonna be hard for you to, like, you can't, like, I find it very troubling. Like, I never reveal that I'm on semen retention to my friends. You don't ever say that. Don't ever talk to your friends about semen retention. It's not something to talk about. This is like a you and you thing. Like, you don't talk to your friends about it. I'm sharing it on YouTube because I think that it deserves to be talked about, and a lot of niggas do it on YouTube. So I'm like, you know what? Let me share my story too. Fuck it, cause nigga, I live in the hood. Like, I live in Brooklyn. You feel me? So we know how Brooklyn niggas be. We know how to swag. I never even thought about it as game, but we just know how to swag bitches. Like, that's all we think about. That's all I thought about when I was young. Getting bitches. I never thought about anything else. Till I found semen retention. They was like, yo, bro, you chasing the wrong thing. And I was around a lot of players. I was around a lot of pretty niggas. So I really was around a lot of niggas who all we talked about was girls, until I started hanging around with other niggas, other type of dudes who, they may have been involved in criminal behavior. I'm not trying to implicate myself on YouTube, but dudes was involved in other type of activities that involve money. And around these dudes, women were never talked about. I was like, what the fuck? Shit is weird. Like, the niggas who get money never talk about girls like that. They don't talk about girls. It's the craziest thing. Like, hang around niggas who get money. You're gonna realize niggas who get money do not talk about women. They, like, focus. Cause they getting money. A lot of y'all niggas, if you never got no money, you're like missing out, because money change. Once you get, like, make like 10K very quickly, that'll change your whole mind. You'll be like, yo, what the fuck? I'm telling y'all, son. But back to the story. So when you don't semen retention, you become more masculine. I don't know. Yes, your voice gets deeper. I don't know. I was in acapella, so my voice can get really high if I wanted to. But I guess your voice gets deeper. I really don't know what happens. I really don't know. But I'm just telling you what happened to me. So I was on semen retention for 90 days, and you have to go on monk mode, because if you don't go on monk mode and you a nigga and you was getting, like, for me, I was getting bitches when I was off semen retention. So if you on monk mode, if you don't go on monk mode and you go on semen retention and you was a nigga that could, like, get girls, what's gonna happen is you put yourself in a position like what I did. I went to a bar like a dickhead. I went to a bar. Like, my school, I was working on a farm as an intern at my school, and it was the last day for the university, like the kids on the university. This was the summer. It was the last day, and everyone was like, you know what, let's go out. I hadn't gone out all the whole time. I smoked a lot of weed though, but weed is not that bad. I mean, weed is bad. We're gonna go on a whole topic about weed. Weed is terrible for you. Don't get it twisted. But as far as it, like, messing up your journey on semen. It's not really. It like opens up your consciousness. That's all I can say. But it does hinder you in your ability to get focused. And so it's like a double-edged sword. But so I decided to go to a bar one time. I'm like, no harm, no. And mind you, I'm a fly nigga in real life. But I wasn't even fly. I was in the most regular ass clothes. I was working on a farm, so you gotta imagine I wasn't thinking about being fly. So, I went to a bar. I'm macking with chicks, just having good conversation. I have no intentions. I have no intentions of fucking no bitches. But I'm just talking with girls. You feel me? Don't do that. I'm telling you right now. Don't even approach conversation with chicks. Don't even try to start a conversation with a girl. I don't know. For me, I won't do it because I can swag. I will swag a bitch. You feel me? If she's choosing, I'm gonna swag her. It's just that simple for me. I've had experiences now where, getting girl is very easy. Women like masculinity, guys. I'm telling y'all. You don't need no game. You don't need no game. You don't need no game. Stop listening to the red pill. There's no 17 steps to get a thought. As Mr. Keeple Simple says. There's no 17 steps to get a thought, guys. It's just you pull up and you shut up and you run it up, nigga. That's it. Because that's exactly what happened to me. I swear I swear to God. So boom, I'm sitting in a bar by myself because when you won't see more attention, what happens is you become more mysterious. Cause you don't see more attention. First, what happens is you lower your dopaminergic sensors. So because you're not constantly consuming dopamine all the time and cheap sources of dopamine. Weed is a cheap source of dopamine. Porn is a cheap source of dopamine. These things are cheap sources of dopamine. They're like a little cheap way of getting high. It's all bad for you. But when you're on semen retention, you usually kind of avoid those things. So you're just to be around a lot of people is kind of exciting to you because it's it's mad energy and shit. So you observing, at least for me. And if you meditate, you kind of just observing. You're observing everything. I don't know, but I swear over everything I love. Tall white, Lithuanian joint. Nice body and everything. She pulls up, sits down right next to me. She's like, you can get it. What? That simple. I ain't say a word, bro. You can get it. I'm like, mind you, I'm thinking in my head, nah, I'm not gonna do this. And then, obviously, at the time, I thought I was in control of my lust, but she started talking real. She started talking real sexual, and I'm like, you feel me? You know what I mean? And then I'm like, all right. So I didn't plan on fucking her, but she was like, let's go outside. So I was like, all right, let's go outside. That's where mad people were. Right, so I'm like, all right, we go outside the bar. So we outside the bar, and she wanna rub up on me and shit She trying to kiss me and shit I'm like, I can't do this. So, long story short, I don't live on campus. I live on a farm. I keep telling you, I was working on a farm and I have a roommate. So she wanna fuck. She wanna get dug out. But I'm like, nah, baby. And I'm coming up with all the excuses besides telling her, yo, we're not fucking. I was just coming up with excuses yo, my roommate's there. Yo, we just can't. And she would be whispering in my ear, I'm so wet. And I'm like, oh my God. This is what I'm telling you. If you read the practice of the brahmachari, he says, do not think that you, just because you got a high number in semen retention days, that you've done anything. Because if you're tested, you surely will lose. I got tested twice. I put myself in situations where I was able to fuck a bitch twice, and I lost. Do not put yourself in a situation where you would potentially fuck a bitch, because you're going to fuck a bitch. And you're going to be mad because you lost all them days that you built up. And then it takes you a minute to recalibrate yourself again, because now you're in lust again. I swear to God, y'all. I swear to God. But I'm gonna do a part 2 to this video. But now y'all know, I'm just giving y'all some information about me. All right. I'm holla.